to our first improv show of this nice of the decade. Yeah. Today, I'm Michael. This is
Michael.
Brian.
Daniel.
Indy.
Ria.
Andrew.
Katie.
And we are Perfect 10 Improv for anybody that does not know. Today we will be doing our long-form improv, and before I get started, we've got a couple of announcements, things going on. Next week in this room we have No Shame Theater. First 15 people to show up at the doors get a 5-minute slot to present an original idea that doesn't break any laws and is under 5 minutes. And it's always really interesting to see what comes out. And anybody can come to watch it. It's a lot of fun. After that, end of the month on the 20th.
Yep.
Grimm Brothers Spectaculathon. A lot of people here are in the play. It should be a lot of fun. I don't know if ticket prices have been figured out or anything like that, but hey, later on in April, we're going to have Lobster Down, which is an exquisite corpse play, which means that it has several different writers that pass it on, and I don't know if it's been written yet, so that should also be fun. Until then, we're going to do some monologues to get ourselves started off today, which means we need a one-word prompt from somebody in the audience.
Chili.
Spaghetti.
Pineapple.
Lobster down. That's all.
Lobster Down, because it's relevant.
I've been deep sea fishing a couple times, and the most recent time I went is the only time I've ever actually caught anything. But when we were out on that boat, the captain, he would show us like the radar and show us that there were fish under us, but he would always tell us, no, those fish suck, you shouldn't catch them. We're like, well, we just want to catch the fish, whether or not they taste good, it's just kind of fun. And he's like, no, that's not a big deal. And we saw them, and they were huge freaking fish, so why didn't he let us catch them? And anyway, we finally get to a place, and we find one fish, and I catch it. And then he's like, oh, well, this is all the time you guys paid for, so we have to go back. And meanwhile, this guy was also like peeing off the side of the boat. It was an awful experience.
So, a couple of years ago, I was at the ocean with one of my good friends, known him for like 10 years, so like, I trust him, We go down the ocean, there's a flag waving. It's a purple flag, and I'm like, what does the purple flag mean? We look it up. Sea life warning. Okay, interesting. Not quite sure what that means. And I talked to my friend, I'm like, hey, we should come back another day. He's like, nah, dude, this is the one good day for the beach. You'll be absolutely fine. So, I go into the water, as you do, all full of joy and mirth. I'm like, yeah, cool water, splash, splash, splash. Great. And then I feel something on my arm, and I'm like, huh. I pull my arm up, and there is an actual, like crab just attached to my arm, actually clamped onto it. I start screaming, like I don't scream, I go, ah! It flew off. I'm sure it was also shocked. Yeah, and then I didn't go to the beach for 2 years.
When I think of wildly flailing my arms, it brings me back to a lot of really strange things I did during my childhood. Probably one of them that's slightly memorable is me being the gullible younger brother to 2 older sisters. They were like, yeah, no, we know it just snowed and it's icy out, but it'd be really funny if you got the mail outside barefoot, wearing shorts. Which naturally gets your feet a little bit wet, so I'm running there the entire time. Oh God, I'm going to lose my feet. Get the mail, I run back into the house, immediately on the tile floor, I slip, and I go shin first into the metal corner of a wall. And I actually dented the metal corner of the wall. So if that says anything about how stubborn I am, we'll do some scenes based on that.
Oh my God, Thomas, look, there's crabs!
Oh my gosh, I love crabs!
No, there's like thousands of crabs coming up on the beach.
Yeah, but it's just 1,000 crabs. What are they going to do to somebody so big and strong like you?
I'm not gonna fight 1,000 crabs, Thomas. What are you talking about?
Do you not love me?
I don't love you more than I'm afraid of 1,000 crabs. Maybe if there was like 350 or something, I don't know.
This is just typical of you.
Thomas,
It's like last year we went to the mountain and there was a moose chasing us down and you were like, no, it's 1,000-pound moose.
do you not watch National Geographic? You're not supposed to fight.
You know those words are too long for me?
Dumbass. Oh my God, sorry, that was rude. No, they're getting closer. Hold on, let me talk to him for a second.
Jesus Christ.
1,000 talking crabs.
That's a lot of power in some crabs, but you know what? Maybe we can reason with them.
You're better at talking to people, so
You're right.
Okay,
Thomas. Listen, I'm sorry about what we've been. No, watch out. Okay.
Aw, I think they just want to be friends.
No, I don't think that's what they want to do. They're trying to pinch you. They want us off their land.
Yeah, but I've got my shins of steel.
Hey, well, why am I the one trying to protect you when you obviously are the one handling this more? Better.
I think it's just because you're a baby.
There's 1,000 crabs!
Yeah, and we're holding hands. Me and the crabs are united.
What are you doing?
You know what? Screw you and screw the crabs. I'm done with this relationship. It started with the moose, okay, when we were on that mountaintop. It's at this middle point with the crabs, and I'm sure eventually there'll be some sort of other animal involved, like a bear or something, Thomas, and I'm done with it.
Walk with me, walk with me.
No, crabs. Okay.
Guys, leave him alone. Anyway, what you don't realize is I pay all your bills, since your photography career hasn't taken off. And, oh, is that too sensitive for you?
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's always too sensitive for you. I've been wanting to bring this up for a while now.
You know what, Thomas? You're a piece of crap. You're a piece of crap. I hate the crabs. I hate you too. Why are you the crabs?
All right, bring in the lumber. Yeah, so did I. All right, class. Nice work. All right, so I'm going to teach you how to make a canoe from one single piece of wood. All right, there we go. All right, where's that nail file?
Oh, here you go.
All right, so you guys know how a canoe is shaped, right?
Presumably.
All right, so you file down the wood until you get to that shape.
Don't worry, I have another nail file. Let's go. So we just we don't like debark it first or anything. We just okay, that's fine.
Can I have a wheel tool, like something that isn't found in a purse or merce?
Excuse me?
Because my merce is full of nail files. I was just wondering.
You know what? You will not disgrace the nail files in my class. Go.
I broke my nail file.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry.
Get back here. All right, I'll show you how it's done. All right, move.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I like this part too. Okay. All right. So first you got a long strokes. All right. So you gotta caress it.
With the nail file?
Wait, yeah. No, that was an oar. Yeah. And boom, just like that. You have an oar.
You see half of the canoe is filed out.
That was amazing.
All right.
Can I try?
All right. Go ahead.
All right.
I got this.
Oh my God! All right. Well, it's ruined now. So go chuck this one out with the rest of the bodies. Lumber, pieces of lumber.
Okay.
Just it means so much. That's a shame.
Mike.
Damn it. So much metal. Ow, it won't break. Can I get some help over here?
Hey, yeah, sure, boss. What do you need, man?
All right. This piece of metal refuses to get kicked.
Refuses to get kicked. It's one of those anti-kick metals.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, bitch. Why is everything you're taught?
All right. Well, have you tried giving it a punch?
We don't do punches here, we do kicks.
Did somebody say they wanted some punch?
Oh, that's exactly what I need.
No, we do kick.
Fuck, I'm stainless, bitch.
I don't think you're helping.
No, boss, I got this. Watch. You gotta be nice to it. You gotta heat up the metal to make it move.
Oh, let me try. So I know that you've had some,
I have a girlfriend.
You gotta be a little more upfront with it. You're a dirty piece of metal, aren't you? Boss, you gotta tell it how it is, man. Alright, punch.
I'm a metal wall. No. All right. We're gonna have to bring in the big guns.
Jimmy, that method hasn't been tried since 1907. He's still alive. Damn.
It's all right, old doctor.
Oh. Thank goodness I heard.
Oh, let me grab my stethoscope. His heart, it's crying.
Is it crying for this metal wall? Is
Yes,
it crying?
it's crying for the metal wall.
Are you crying?
Actually, guys, I'm just kind of in a lot of pain.
No, get out. He's dying for you.
I just want to be a wall.
Oh my God, please!
You're stubborn, man.
All right,
You're
boss.
harassing me.
Oh, we're harassing him. Okay.
I see how ever since the
All right, I brought him the table saw.
Oh, a table saw. Oh, I bet that's so scary.
Hey, boss, I'm gonna need your help to pick up the wall and put him on top of the table saw.
All right.
Guys, it's a portable table saw.
All right, now turn it on.
It is.
It's not working.
Yeah, I'm a cobalt-based alloy. You're not coming.
Dude, are you okay? You were nibbling at rocks earlier.
Well, I'm hungry. And there's nothing but rocks on this beach. Little rocks.
That's why we were trying to get the human.
I don't like meat. I'm vegetarian.
You don't have a lot of options.
Seaweed if we went back to the ocean, but no, we had to go to the beach. I don't even like talking to strangers. Guys,
I mean,
we have 997 other crabs back there. What are we going to do to feed them? Go back to the ocean. There's plenty of food there. It's the ocean.
Crab noises.
Quiet down. Listen, Mom. We need to go back home. I don't like it here. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Come on, let's go.
but we need to exact our revenge. Obviously.
When will you realize that continuing the cycle of revenge only leads to more pain and hatred? We have to be the bigger crab. That's why we grew so big.
Listen, we ain't coconut crabs, all right?
Maybe you won't.
Not to overhear any of your guys' conversation, but you said that you wanted to try new things.
No.
Yes, yes we would. We want peace talks.
Oh, a delegate. I was just thinking about opening a restaurant.
I want a salad.
I can do salads.
Ooh.
You should come with me.
Wait, it might be a trap.
No! What? Chef, step down. I promise, we can...
Thomas, are they coming?
We use lead bullets to prepare our salads. It's the best way to shred the lettuce.
Bullshit.
Well,
I face palmed earlier. You know how badly it hurts when a crab face palms?
Thomas, you know I bought this gun just in case our relationship went sour, but I need you to try and get them over here closer. Okay.
Why don't you just go to them?
You know what? I do have a gun. You're correct.
Back up!
guys, all right.
I'm afraid.
Well, they don't seem to want peace talks, right? You go into the restaurant and sabotage literally everything.
Are you sure we can get past it?
Well, they'll let us in.
They literally just invited me. I'll come to your restaurant.
Yeah!
Yes, that restaurant that we need to go get. Hi. Yes, you can have the shotgun.
I still hate you.
It's part of their training for the restaurant.
It's fine. Crabs can't pump a shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, our friend isn't strong enough yet.
Look, that was just a sign of trust because we are going to work together.
Fine, Thomas. I
Yeah.
agree.
This could be a really big deal for us. How many other people have had giant beach crabs?
At least 3 other people, I'm guessing. Just rough.
And how many of them have eaten us? Wouldn't it be cool to be the predators for once?
You want us to be crabs, Thomas?
No, I don't want to be crabs. I want to feed crabs
You said the same thing
to
about
other people.
You said the same thing about the moose, and we lost our child. So.
What are you guys talking about over there?
We were just talking talking financial stuff. I didn't think that you'd be that interested. Yeah,
Fine,
so a
let's
loan of 10,000.
Feed the crabs, okay? I agree, Thomas. Let's feed the crabs. What do you guys want, crabs? Crab 1 and crab 2 and crab 3?
They have names.
Yeah, it's... What are your names?
Crab 1, crab 2, crab 3.
Why would I know that? Okay, but you have room in the back of your truck.
If not for 1,000 crabs, do you see how large they are?
We'll just take 3 for now.
God, I have a...
As a startup.
Did you hit me with a gun or... You know what? That's fine. We can put you in the back. We can take you 3. That's all we can do.
Wait, hold on. Why do we have to eat in the back?
No.
I hate you!
I'd like to remind you two that he already pumped this shotgun, so we still have one in the
How are you
chamber.
gonna put a giant crab over the trigger?
Ah, crap, I can't reach the trigger.
Okay, wait. Please, I will take you to a restaurant. We won't cook you. We'll give you whatever you want, but you just have to sit in the back of the truck. We're not going to feed you in the back of the truck, but you need to get...
You guys can't even operate seatbelts. What do you want?
Come over here. I have no. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck?
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm using my long legs.
Well, they have a point, guys, so it's
So fucking tall now.
This is getting out of control!
we either get gloves so we can operate things, or we just go with them.
Look, we gotta call in Jared.
Crabs to operate the trigger.
Not Jared, man.
I know he's your ex, but he is the best crab hunter we know.
I know. He is good with crabs.
Crabs.
All right, we'll go with you.
Give us the shotgun.
You guys mentioned.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You get the other crabs to get it, so don't worry.
Yeah, we're good.
Forgot there's 997 others of you.
We better get these separated before they change their minds.
Yes, come on, let's go.
I'm not even the tallest one.
Oh my god, my legs.
Deal with it.
Michael.
How'd I do? I know I replaced the other guy because I actually don't know what happened to him.
It's an interesting canoe.
It's in the middle of paddling itself.
That is true. Is that a hole in the bottom?
Yeah.
It's supposed to go in water.
That's how you
teacher,
drain it.
How do you think he did?
Well, as an apprentice, I'd say you did your best teaching. However, that is a shitty canoe.
Art is subjective.
Yeah, you're not going to send me to the lumber mill too.
They turn you into wood at the lumber mill.
Anyways, well, I'm retired, as you can see by my cane. Well, the only way to test it is to take it out in the water.
He does canes too.
Alright, well, do you want to take it out in the water and see if it works? Let's
To
go!
the lake!
Come over to the lake.
At the lake. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of water in here, but I think if I, keep shoving it out...
Don't worry, I'll get us there.
As long as you make it back to the beach, you pass.
We're losing a lot of air
This
here.
is an excellent time to mention I can't swim!
If you touch the water, you stay in the water.
Oh god, his face is below. Lean back.
Oh my god!
Okay, back down.
We're almost there!
All right.
Oh,
We did it!
Nice.
land.
Nice. All right. So, yeah.
All right, so we're free to leave.
Well, I mean, you were always free to leave. This was a 3-credit-hour course.
What about me?
I'm sorry, but your servitude has not ended yet.
What was this? What was with the servitude line?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not talking to you. Stop minding my business.
I'll be over here, minding the lake.
Okay, so it didn't really work that well as a canoe, but I think that if we chop it in half, then we might be able to make both pieces into a cool clock thing.
No.
You don't have an opinion in this. So, what do you think?
Like
whole clock thing. You know, I have not ventured into the realms of clockwork and clockmaking.
My mom's a clock.
Really? Oh yeah, let's do it then. Yeah.
Since your mom's a clock, would you mind helping me with the specs for it?
I have no arms. I'm a cane.
Yeah, but you can talk her through the process.
Can you put arms on him?
Ooh.
What? Here, we'll take the arms. No! Here you go.
Oh.
Cool. Oh.
I'm free.
Okay, let's take one of these back.
Bring in the lumber.
All right, so you've got one arm free.
Yeah,
Cool. So, hey, guy, get back here. All right, so I'll just cut this in half.
With what? We don't have a wood saw.
No, but she has a nail file.
You just do it like back and forth really, really fast, but not like so fast that it catches on fire.
We wouldn't want to light our boat on fire, correct?
All right.
Yeah, don't do that.
Now let's get back here in about 10 hours, and we'll see your progress.
Cool. Like,
Where's the Scottish waiter?
I don't know.
Okay, look, I think the state is out, Mr. Metal Wall. I don't even know your name.
It's Jared.
Well, nice to meet
I
you, Jerry.
told you.
I'm bad at remembering names.
Boss
Hey,
went to ask for the waiter, and they're all taking a break right now. Sorry.
well, now the state is just ruined. How are we going to be able to,
Hi, I'm the waiter when they don't have other waiters.
you again. All right.
I brought you lukewarm spit food.
Well, I mean, do you eat? You're Metal Wall? I don't.
I could use some like WD-40 maybe.
Got any?
Hey, we got any WD-40? Thank you.
Wonderful. When? Thank you.
Boss, we've been on this project for like 12 weeks now, and I don't think we're making progress. And
Listen, I ain't telling you who made me. I ain't a narc.
Hey, we got some narcs in the back. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. Listen, we gotta our path to Worm is way too hard. It's just not working out. Like, I mean, I feel a connection, but
don't worry, boss. I got you.
we have you no matter what happens. You feel like telling us the secrets now? Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Hey, I brought you guys a narc. Oh, God, we're being robbed.
No, I'm not robbing you. I'm just saving
Sir, hiding behind the metal support beam of the building is not making me feel any better about you holding the gun.
Can I hold a knife? Would that be better?
Much better, yeah.
Okay. Stay back.
Hold on. Who do you work for?
I ain't a narc.
Who do they work for?
Jonathan Company.
What?
Again? This always happens.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
Yeah. This always happens. All right. Jimmy, you got away again.
What the hell, boss?
Something about the Jonathan Company.
Yeah.
Why am I the one that keeps getting knocked out?
I don't know. Hey, assassin guy, whatever you are. Why do you keep knocking him out? He won't answer. He's gone.
Why are you gonna ask?
I get paid to do it. Honestly.
Do you need me to do the hands?
No. This is freebie on me.
Oh,
Why?
You know, this food's actually really good.
It is. It's way too warm back here. It feels.
I like it.
Yeah. And I love that we have leftovers as well. I do kind of want to wait.
I thought meal prepping was.
Hello, it's the food inspector. I'm here to inspect your restaurant. That's open. What? You have pigs in there?
No, hold on.
Can you open the door, please?
Yeah, just a minute.
One moment.
I gotta go get my long legs real quick.
Okay. I will say though, it is a bit hot here.
Oh, the gloves. I need gloves.
I don't know where they are.
Over there.
Yeah.
We're having some difficulties.
Yeah.
Thank you. What, was it your first time opening a door or something?
Oh, yeah, these guys. Yeah. These were robbers. They
Yeah.
tried to take over our restaurant.
Okay, did you call the cops already?
Cops. Cops. No, we did
Didn't
not.
call the cops.
No.
Okay. Well, how about we call them after the inspection because I'm kind of on a tight schedule.
I feel that.
Come
Come on in.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
just show me your
so
kitchen, and I'll have to inspect your footwear.
That's the kitchen area.
Cool. Where do you? So where is your refrigerator?
Refrigerator. Keeps things cold.
Yes.
Right in the corner over there.
I see.
Back.
All right. Cool. Set. Yeah, that's a good temperature.
Whoa! Where'd the food inspector go?
I thought that was product.
It is now.
That's the important.
Well,
That's fine. There's thousands of us. They can't stop everyone.
our numbers have multiplied.
Yeah.
All right, so back at the lake. My cane is. Cane is. Oh, you're back. Oh, I'm glad you came back.
So how did you uncut me?
I have my ways. Now the thing is, it's a beautiful clock in. What is it called? It's being made in progress. That's the thing. Progress is what we seek. It's not good enough.
Not good enough.
No. We need to harvest our surroundings.
Harvest.
See, we've been using the land to our advantage. Yes. We're at a lake. We can use the fruit of the lake to enhance our creations.
The fish in a clock.
A flock.
I mean, it's got a nice ring to it. Sounds like a real word almost.
Yeah.
No, but fish would be too squirmy. What if we use something harder, like shells or crabs? Can we use crabs?
Sounds like a crappy idea.
Shut up. I like it. Go fishing right now.
All right, cool.
Got to the fishing boat.
Where are you, you little crab? I know you're in there. Come on! I see you. Do you want to be in a clock?
No.
Please.
No.
Get her, you idiot. Do you want to be in a clock? No. Dang it.
All right.
Get her. All right, plan B.
Help.
Get in the clock. Get.
That's not. Oh my God, a shark.
What? Ah, I got it. Let go of me, I'm sorry. I said good talking.
I don't know. Why are we talking?
I have no idea how we escaped.
Maybe it had something to do with, Gerald actually showing up and saving us, but...
Thank you. I hate that he's your ex and that you keep sleeping with him. But, man, it's really nice to have all four of my limbs.
Where do you want to go, for the next vacation? We've been to the mountains, we've been to the beach. Think of the volcano?
That sounds lovely. Nothing can go wrong in a volcano.
Come to the volcano.
I told you something could go wrong in a volcano! Let's do it! I think we're gonna call that our first round of scenes. Before this, we planned out what games we were going to play. Yes, we prepared for improv. Haha. I know, we're going to need forced chairs on stage because we're going to play a game called The Dating Game. Now, Michael over here got all fancy for our show because he's looking for love on this week before Valentine's Day. Yes, next Friday's Valentine's Day. Why? Welcome. Yeah, that's wild. Anyway, Michael here is not going to know about any of his contestants before the show, so he's going to leave the room.
Oh, fuck.
Bye, Michael.
Bye, Michael.
Bye, Mike. Jared.
Bye, Michael.
It's hot in here.
Yeah.
I think now it's receiving sense. Wait, oh, I'm dating.
All right, interestingly enough, all three of these people have something horribly wrong with them. Well, we might call it a quirk. It can be something physical, it's speech-based, or character-based. And you guys are going to provide our information. So, what's wrong with Indy today?
He hasn't pooped in 5 days. Extra eyeballs. He hasn't pooped in 5 days.
You have not pooped in 5 days.
That's just true.
I'm a doctor. Anyway, all right, yeah, okay, cool. What's wrong with Brian? He's short. That's not a personality trait.
He wants to be a
What was that?
How do you show that? He's incapable.
Let's go with the character trait. Something characteristic.
The only thing he can say is Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing is
Where did you get that from?
or Nintendo related things.
You can only speak in subtle references to Nintendo. I'm sorry, Michael. Anyway,
I think I should be short. That's what the
all right. Here we go. We're gonna do vote by applause. Okay, fine. He only speaks in terms of Nintendo. Good applause. Thank you. Nintendo wins. All right. Let's give Katie a character trait. Like 3 people in a trench coat, or a weird personality. She's
Was that communist? Communist.
French communist.
She's actually French.
She's actually Bigfoot.
All right.
All right. On the count of 3, we are all going to loudly say Michael's name. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What a stud!
Where'd you get your sweater?
Hi, thanks for having me here. Am I not getting announced? Is there no, okay. Hi, what's your name? Sir,
I'm a John.
you're a John. Cool, John. Well, tell me the most interesting. Tell me, where do you like to eat, John?
Not many places right now.
Oh, you having some issues? I understand. You. What's your name?
My name's Rob.
Rob. The hot in here. Okay. Listen, Rob. Where do you like to vacation?
I tend to like beaches, islands, that sort of thing. Yeah.
It's so far away from people. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
more of an animal person.
Number 3. What's your name?
Well, my name is Jennifer, but most people call me Sassy.
Oh. Is that like a nickname or a description?
Yeah, it's sort of like a family name that like got shortened.
From what? Like sassafras?
Something like that.
Sarsaparilla?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay. Do you, Sassy, listen, I struggle with, like, friendship and human connection a lot. How would you handle that?
On honestly, I'm not really the best person to ask. I kind of live alone in the woods most of the time. Every now and then, I like try to go talk to people, but then I kind of freak out as soon as they see me and run away.
Same.
But I'd love to go on a date with you.
Well, that sounds great. I love your hair, by the way.
Thanks.
John. Yeah, John, I remember. John. Same question. How would you handle my crippling anxiety when it comes to love?
Sometimes you got other more pressing matters to like worry about. So like, it depends on how.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's fine. I understand. Number 2, Rob. Rob. Same question. I need an answer. I need someone who can support me emotionally when I can't support myself.
Can you re-ask the question?
I have a lot of issues with like love. How would you handle that?
My philosophy is that everybody should have a lot of fun. Get together. I don't know, play some games like Mario Kart or whatever your favorite is. And just kind of get to know one another through the power of game or whatever else really whatever is your fancy.
That actually sounds very nice. Well, Sassy, how tall are you? Like, I can't quite tell when you're sitting down. These stools are weird.
Oh, I'm about like 8 feet tall.
Oh my God. My, what big feet you have.
We got her!
My camera's too new, I can't take a picture.
Contestant number 3, who are you?
Sassy?
You look shorter and less hairy.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Number 1, how are your bowels?
No, it makes sense. I got a lot. I got that on my mind too.
You just gotta go to the bathroom really bad.
What day is it? Yeah, I think so.
You haven't in like days, have you? It's fine. You can go.
Do you know where Ajon is?
Alright, number 2, you're the only person who I seem to actually like. What's your ideal date?
What's my ideal date?
Yeah.
Have you ever played Wii Sports Resort?
Yes.
I want to go to that island because you can do anything there. You can do canoeing. You can play ping pong. You can run up and fight people with a sword if you want to.
Wow.
It's pretty fun. It's my dream location.
That's your.
Fly a plane? I don't have a pilot's license.
And you really like Wii games, don't you?
Sure.
Okay. Well, since we're the only 2 here, this has gotten kind of awkward. I have to think about
She's getting away!
this. Tell me a bit about your childhood. What was it like?
Well, I was born in like 1870. In Japan. Yeah, I've been around a while, actually. Pretty old. That's pretty much my childhood.
Hey guys, the network is cutting us short, so let's go, please. Come on.
Yeah, that reminds me, I was a big Super Mario fan.
Are you Nintendo incarnate?
I wish.
Are you just the concept of
I said I am.
I'll take you. You're nice.
And Mac will go with the.
I'll do it in front.
Anyway, we're gonna do more IGN Idea generation, we're going to do a special thing very close to our hearts called Three Things, which involves a category and somebody saying three things that fit inside that category. Daniel, I need 3 alternative uses for a bucket.
All right, well, you can wear it, obviously.
Yes.
You can melt it down and make the One Ring of Power.
Yes.
Third, you can fill it up with mud and throw it on a political rival.
Yes! Mud raking, nice. Daniel, do you have 3 for Brian?
All right, Brian, I need 3 reasons why an asteroid just curved around Earth entirely.
Because it just really sucks at driving.
Yes!
We bombed it with a nuke. That's an American thing. And also, I was walking around and the absolute force of my ass cheeks clapped.
Brian, do you have 3 for Nicole who's running lights today?
Hi, Nicole!
Nicole, I need 3 alternative restaurants to Burger King.
Burger Queen.
Yes!
Yes.
Salads are us.
Yes!
I paid the same price as Burger King, but I got like 6 Hot Pockets for it.
Nicole, do you have 3 things for somebody in the audience?
Yes. I need 3 things that you should not use as chairs.
Chairs? Okay,
A
let's see.
campfire.
A Lego version of Bowser's Castle.
Yes!
Okay, a living box of snakes.
Yes.
And probably your friend.
Yes! Michael, do you have 3 for her? Because I didn't explain very well that I pointed at somebody. My bad.
All right. Let me think. 3 reasons why they don't want you to go to volcanoes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you got this one.
3 reasons why people don't want you to go to volcanoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They're
real
scared
reason.
of the truth.
Yes! They're scared of the truth.
They are.
Volcanoes are actually convex, not. The Earth can never be not flat, so it's all a lie.
Yes!
Earth there. I need to.
And our last one. Katie, do you have 3 for... fine.
3 things that should not be children's TV programs.
Long form improv. Whatever they've been up to.
Yes.
And robberies.
Yes! Robberies, the show. Let's see what we do with that.
Hey, Sally, come here.
What is it?
Yeah, I need to tell you, you know the wedding ring that I gave you?
Yeah.
Kind of put it on the mantelpiece in our room over there. Well, I took it. I took it down the street, and there's a guy, he was in an alleyway, he caught me after work the other day, and he said that he could take any ring and make it the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, and you know, I'm such a big fan of the series and all of Tolkien's work that,
You mean like just aesthetically or the real deal?
I don't know. The weirdest thing is I gave him the ring and he ran off to simulate he was invisible, so I thought that it was like working. The point is, he said he'll get back to me in 3 to 6 business days, so just wanted to let you know there,
So you do-
champ.
My memory's not too clear on the Lord of the Rings series, but isn't it cursed?
The Lord of the Rings series? No, absolutely not.
3 to 6 business days.
Holy shit!
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I gotta get that back to my wife.
Pretty.
She didn't believe me. Oh, she's here. You followed me. Hi, Sally.
Who is this? You didn't tell me that there was another.
What?
I guess that explains the wedding ring.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
Yeah.
The One Ring, like I said.
No. You. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so was it cursed?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh gosh.
I saw my own death flash before my eyes.
Flash forward to him seeing his own death.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
He stopped me in 3 to 6
6 business days.
Hey, can you help me carry this?
I'm on.
Please.
Look, I broke my pinky, so I can't.
Your pinky?
Yep. This one right here. Look how sad and decrepit it is.
You know what? That's a completely valid excuse. You shouldn't put stress on broken bones. All right.
That works.
Okay. Well, can you at least like help me like push it like with your foot or something like from the other side?
No. I saw this in a movie one time.
You got it! Move the box!
Hey, shh, dude, there are live snakes in here. Like venomous snakes that were sleeping.
Okay, I got it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little
Hey,
snakies.
guys, is this warehouse almost cleared up? Come on, got packages.
I'm just one person, and there's like 1,000 packages full of venomous snakes.
Stinky injury.
Yeah, sad pinky.
I mean, can you help me carry it?
Venomous snakes. That seems like an OSHA violation, so I'm good.
Okay.
So, what you doing after work today?
After work? You mean after I finish carrying the other 556 crates of venomous snakes into the warehouse just to myself, and you think there's an after work? I'm never gonna be done here.
Hey, here at Amazon, we do not complain.
There's 1,000 boxes of venomous snakes. Why do we even sell that?
Well, anyway, enough about you. I was thinking about having dinner tonight at Burger Queen, and I was kind of wondering if you wanted to come with me for the grand opening.
I can't do this anymore. Burger Queen is a ripoff. You have to go to that one place where you pay the same amount and you get 6 Hot Pockets.
Rip-off?
Yeah.
Excuse you, what do you know? You move venomous snakes around.
I mean, I get paid $5 an hour. I think that that's totally fair compensation for my life-risking job.
Yes.
You know what? Maybe it'd be easier to carry if I take it out of the, like,
Why don't we
concrete
just let the
crate.
snakes go out and then get into the place by themselves?
All right, that sounds like a great idea. Here you go, Snaky. Nice. Venomous. Oh! Is it supposed to be out?
Hey,
Wow.
buddy, tell all your friends.
Hi. Oh, okay.
No, I was trained for this.
Good, Snaky.
Oh, okay. Stab!
Oh, dude, that comes out of my salary!
Come on, far away!
Can
Oh
anybody
my
stop
God.
Venom? Can anybody? I can do it.
Are you?
So we are about to break into a house. Is it filming? Yeah, it's filming. All right. So, this is a door, ladies and gentlemen. So a door opens into a house, and it was locked. Remember to lock your doors. Doesn't stop us, but
Boom guy.
yeah. Close enough.
Dude, I gotta go underneath the door frame. Hold on.
Okay, all right.
Stick it in there.
Yeah, so here at the precinct, they've been hiring us for lots of different jobs besides just, accepting 911 calls. We're usually not this busy this time of night.
Anything you can say in Spanish, we have to take.
Okay,
Is someone there?
If they have a cat, do you remember what cat is?
Yes, I remember what a cat is. What do
In Spanish.
what do we need Spanish?
For the show.
What are we looking for? What are we doing here?
We're filming.
Why am I breaking and entering?
To show.
we're not breaking anything. We're just.
We're just entering.
Yeah.
Half a crime doesn't count. You have to do a whole crime to get arrested.
Hey, yeah, I'm putting you on speakerphone. I just want you to hear this. Just
Yeah,
not
okay.
crazy.
Yeah, all right, so, is that lock almost picked yet?
It's been open for like 5 minutes while you've been bickering.
Then open the door.
Why?
Okay, is this normal, Mr. 911 operator? I know you don't know where I live, but like,
That sounds like a mahogany door to me, and
it is. It's very nice.
yeah, I can tell you spent good money on it. Yeah, no, mahogany doors are pretty normal for your area.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you.
I need to know what I'm going in for before I go. I can't just go into the house without a plan.
Look, we're looking for clout, okay? It doesn't matter what you steal, just gotta get something, get out, and we reap the ad revenue.
Okay, fine.
Oh no, I'm putting my totally priceless vase that's not painted over with fake gold in right
Ring,
near the
ring,
door.
ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Yeah, I analyzed the footage. There's definitely people outside of your house.
Thank you, Mr. 911.
Yeah, no problem. I'll see you later.
Yeah, anyhow. You're not allowed to hang up. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to steal you.
All right, okay, listen, I set up all the stuff. Why me? There's like gold, there's...
No, hold on. This is my rob. I'm the robber.
No, I gotta get better sound. I can't reach. There we go. All right, come here.
Okay, wait. I have to cheat.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, just hold on just a minute.
What is going on?
No,
All right,
we're not here.
all right. These guys, they found me on. They found
They're
me.
here.
Yes, they're there. Don't worry about them.
Ring,
They're
ring,
not the
ring,
rob-
ring,
I'm the
ring,
robber.
ring. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Yeah, 911. I was just bored, and frankly, no one's called in a while, and I really appreciated talking to you.
Okay, so I think I'm being kidnapped, but they're calling it a robbery and also I'm being filmed. Is that...
Oh my God, I love that show. Wipe.
Hey, Sally. So, it's been 3 days since that whole incident, and I went looking around in the other realm, and I hired a band of orcs to help defend me. Don't ask where I got them, but I might have sold your wedding dress.
At this point, I mean, you might as well sell everything from the fucking wedding, considering
good.
you already cursed the goddamn ring!
Okay, good. I was going to ask you, but I didn't know how you take it. So I did actually sell every single thing we got from the registry, including the $10,000 from your grandmother. I used that to hire a hobbit because I figured he'd know more about this.
There we go.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a hobbit. This is Shurka the Hobbit, and this is and
Slight regional dialect.
you killed my grandma. Guys, there's a man threatening me in about 3 more days, 3 to 6, so it could be happening today, tomorrow, the day after, or the day after that.
Listen, why are we waiting for it to happen?
Because I'm trying.
Yeah, well, why don't we just go find him?
Yeah.
You know what? That's a great idea.
That's why I brought along my hunter friend.
I know.
Amazon packages. Did anybody order some very large crate?
Oh, this is mine?
Yeah, okay.
What?
Hi.
What is that?
Sorry, it's a comforter. I needed it for later.
What about the snakes?
Oh, yeah, those two. I figured if I... calm down.
All right, it's been 3...
These are my orcs, and Shurk the Hobbit,
He's not gonna get it right.
and my snakes.
how long have you guys been hired out for?
3 to 6 business days.
Oh, God, that's...
Exactly your time frame, right?
But if I'm late, you can get a refund and...
Yeah, maybe you should.
All right, well, I'll be back in now to 3 days. Help.
All right, guys.
You know, thinking about
It looks like...
that's a really bad business ploy. I mean, he kills the person who he sold a ring that tells you the future.
Listen, I know that the plot of the second book was really weird. This is kind of like a similar issue, right?
So, wait, who has the ring right now?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
He said he wanted to see it.
Yeah,
I
want
will
to
be
see
back.
Wait! No, it's a bad idea, man.
Wait, did you just see the future?
I did. What happens? All right, so this is really weird. You kill because you get into a fight about your cousin. All right. What you do to? Guys, that's not all. And then Shurk decides
decided to protect his honor, right? Okay, so he gets into the fight, and then what happens is I run over there to my wife, right? But I forgot about the snakes, so the snakes go to bite me, but she decides to block me.
Come forward when this happens.
Everyone's dead.
Give me the ring.
Oh, you hit me when I'm invisible.
Yes, Mr. Bezos. Yes, we are doing great down here. Yes, we should be thanking you, actually. Yeah. Yeah? Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you later. Yeah. What's up?
Okay, so, I kind of thought that moving the big, like, concrete crates was kind of, like, not super smart and, like, a waste inefficient, right? We're all about efficiency here.
All about
So
efficiency
I
here.
kind of, like, took the snakes out of the box in order to, like, carry them more efficiently. And it's sort of...
Wait, I'm sorry. How would taking the snakes out of the box transport the snakes more efficient?
Because then it's not as heavy.
Oh,
And
that's
I
smart.
can carry it easier.
I like your
And
efficiency.
they were asleep.
Yeah.
They were asleep until he woke them up. And anyway, now
That was her idea.
he got bit by a venomous snake, and I think he might be turning into one.
Yep. I've been feeling a lot of symptoms. I've been hissing at people recently.
Yeah.
Every time I eat, I just like drip this weird purpley substance out of my teeth.
Well, unfortunately for you, your health care plan has already been used up. You've already used your cough drop for the month. So you can. I was gonna say walk it off, but I guess you can slither it off in your case. You
That's
good?
just a little bit bigger problem than
Yeah.
that. You see, there were 1,000 snakes, and so one of them bit Tommy over here, but all the rest like went into the warehouse where all of the workers were there because we're not allowed to have breaks. And so they're kind of all have been bitten.
Hold on, wait. Did you not just look? See that?
See what?
I couldn't have done anything. My pinky's broken.
All right. That sounds like a you-all problem. So.
There aren't. I'm the only worker left. That's not turning into
She's
a
the
snake.
only one.
How is that not a problem?
Well, it is a problem. Yes, you are right. You are right. However, these deliveries need to go out by 2 p.m. For prime customers. So just figure it out.
I have to take all of the deliveries.
I'll tell you what. We'll send in a few robots in here. All right, they'll help you out. Yeah.
Okay.
Drones.
I don't like the sound of that.
Enemy detected. Oh! Why does he have a gun?
Whoa! I'm just a worker here. Don't shoot.
Yeah, don't shoot. Can you help me lift the box? Reptilian genetics detected.
Where? Over there? It's my medicine for my broken pinky.
Cheryl, I told you, reptilians are people too.
Error. Racist protocol needs to deactivate. Oh, here. I'll fix it.
Requesting maintenance for Cheryl.
Okay. Better? Thanks.
What's up?
Cool. Anyway, so we have to get all of these delivered by 2 p.m., which is in 7 minutes.
Union detected. Union detected.
This show sucks.
Can you say that louder?
Oh.
Yeah, boom, Mike. Sorry.
There we go.
One more time.
This show sucks. You guys are all incompetent at filming. Like,
I know, right? Sorry. Could you say that one more time? Then chat with us.
Would you be quiet? You're
Yeah, so here I am at the base of the scene, and at some point in time we're just going to be going in the doors, and we're going to attempt to make an arrest today. Now, this is my first time making an arrest, because they normally don't trust me on these cases, but it's Valentine's weekend, and all the other cops have plans anyway. 911!
Listen, I'm really sorry.
Open up the door!
I'm really sorry about this. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've never had such a competent crew.
That's rude.
I'll be there in a minute.
Cut. Hey, that's so rude. Quit kicking our door.
Hey, you're shooting film right now. That's illegal.
It is not illegal to to shoot film.
Wait a minute.
It's illegal to kidnap people, which I have done.
Yeah, shit.
I'm the criminal.
Wait, he kidnapped a guy? Did you two know about this?
We're not here.
Right. Sorry.
Ignore them.
Right, okay. Oh, you're a bad criminal.
They are complicit in this crime. Don't ignore them.
Okay, you know what?
Ignore who?
Hold on. Time out. First off, fuck you. I'm a great. What's your first goddamn day on the job?
Well, you know what? Everybody looks like bad criminals when you're a grade A police officer.
Is that a mustard stain on your badge?
Maybe it is. My calling card. When I catch people, I wipe mustard on them. Because you've been caught, son.
And cut. Wow, that was great.
I'm out.
I'm still filming.
Oh, that's a different show. Oh,
But anyway, you're so committed to kidnapping, and I really hate to do this to you.
Yeah.
But I still have to take you in.
Yeah, that's not going to work out. You know why? Because I'm actually going to take you in. You're a new captive.
Oh.
oh.
I've always wanted to be a captain.
You see, I know what I'm doing.
Should I be like down there?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Oh, someone, please help me! If only there was someone who could help me.
I love my phone. Did they?
My hero!
What? Wait. What?
What are you doing? Oh, I've been kidnapped.
I'm turning the lights on.
There's general switcheroo.
Okay, you need to like change something up with this like
That's
product.
right.
It's not working. out.
Okay, you know what? Here, contact
we back
the news
to
station.
B-Stocks?
Hack into the news station.
Hack into the.
I want to
I know their
I want
password.
to make an announcement.
Honestly, I feel like this script is just getting convoluted, you know? Like,
I'm going off script. This is my whole show. All right. I'm
He's
doing.
kidnapping the whole show! Honey,
Sweetie, I can't believe you came to see me at the hospital.
I'm surprised you're still alive, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Wait, is this your wife?
Yeah.
'Cause you're not allowed to have visitors for another 3 to 6 business days.
Oh, I hate that. Listen. Hold on. Nurse, I might need you to. Yeah, I would check on that guy. Listen, I need you to do me a favor.
We got another dead one.
Why is hospital bed so low?
They're made for hobbits. Yeah.
Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah. They're a little
saying?
insensitive of you, but anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Listen, this is kind of a new thing for me. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of culture shocked, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I
You
get
know,
it.
by all the death and the orcs and the
Okay, well, you're not gonna
the vertically
like,
challenged.
you're not gonna like what else I have to say. So I didn't only get the one ring. Have you heard of a guy named Smog? He's a dragon. Okay, a large dragon. I may have snuck into his house and stole a little bit of something. Okay. I hope that's not an issue, but he did say he will be here in 4 to 8 business days.
Sorry. Could you hold this boom mic?
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Also, apparently I contracted I made a contract with the local news station, so this is all being recorded. Basically.
Do we get paid?
Do we get paid? No. No, I'm in massive debt.
we're not getting paid? Oh, come on.
Okay, listen, just help me get out of this hospital and I'll set everything straight. I'll go talk to the dragon right now.
Fast forward to talking to the dragon.
Oh, great Smog!
What?
My wife did it!
It's fucking Tutu. You're dragging me into this mess.
Okay,
I'm
look.
dragging you into it. Get it?
I want a divorce.
Cut. We cannot have that.
I'm sorry, it was a bad joke. Listen, Smog,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I stole a little bit too much gold. Okay, how can I make it up to you? I'm offering you this pal of mine over here.
Your fucking wife.
Okay. She may be my wife. Doesn't matter here. Doesn't matter in this context.
I'm gonna sacrifice you.
Sir Smog, we've been checking over the books, and actually this is really financially beneficial to you.
Oh, okay.
I was checking the One Ring to see the stock prices for tomorrow, and people that are married are statistically going to make a lot more money than aren't.
Okay.
When they're, able to leave.
Yeah. No, this is some good stuff actually.
Why does the dragon have a secretary?
Well, everyone's Someone's got to have it. When you have this much wealth, like, you got to have someone to manage
Also,
it.
I may have cheated on you with a wood elf. I'm sorry.
Hey!
That's a different show.
Hey!
That's a different show.
Smog or Smaggy, whatever your name is, he's all yours.
Yeah, do we have a deal?
Sorry. Wrong profession. You take Smog.
Ring. You're married.
Smog? Yes. I've been your accountant for years now. But I've always loved you.
And I love you. The money that you give me.
Got another ring.
No, new ring, please. Anyway.
Well, can I see the ring?
Yeah. No, don't ooh me.
Wait, can I see the ring?
Take one.
Nothing's happening for me.
No?
It's
we
waited.
Yeah, my future's bleak. Yeah, being a priest slash movie video camera holder is just not a great job in this economy, so.
Okay, so the drones have kind of gone wild and rounded up the rest of the warehouse workers, saying that they're forming a union, which we totally weren't. Anyway, so it's just us two, and you're kind of part snake now. So what are we gonna do?
None of this would have happened if we just went to Burger Queen.
I was on the clock.
Are you suggesting that you would skip work?
I said after work.
I said that I was on the clock and couldn't participate in non-work related conversations.
Suspicion.
The union members will remain quiet until the master arrives.
Whoa, not Jeff. I don't want Mr. Bezos to come here.
Right this way, sir. Right this way.
It is I, Jeff Bezos.
Is that news, sir?
Yes. I bought it with 1% of my net worth.
Very nice.
Yeah, we bought that for $400 trillion.
I'm super rich.
At your service, Mr. Bezos.
So I figured, sir. I feel like humans just complain far too much, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
So I have transformed the rest of the warehouse workers into snake people.
You didn't do that on purpose.
Oh God, I can't control my actions.
What'd you do to me?
There was an unforeseen consequence. The snakes formed a union.
Snake
Unionize.
Snake union.
That was fast.
Fellow Amazon bots. Load up.
Sir, should I toggle the racist against snake people switch again?
That sounds like bad PR.
Yeah, but it won't leave this warehouse.
Then do it.
You are fired.
Ah!
As are
We're getting away.
People too.
Nobody that works in an Amazon warehouse is a person.
That's right, Mr. Bezos.
That's kind of dark.
It's the way of the life.
you are fired.
I didn't get rich by treating people like people.
You allow the snakes unionize.
Mr. Bezos,
Yes?
we're back with Mrs. Bezos.
Oh no, my ex-wife.
And she has an even bigger neck.
She always made fun of me for my small neck.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Her neck is huge.
It's the only woman I fear. The only thing I fear.
Now you stop that.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
All right, here to make an announcement. announcement, America. I'm taking all of you hostage. I'm the best criminal. I'm gonna prove it.
He's pretty mediocre.
Excuse me. The camera's not on.
Why?
You tied me up.
Turn the camera on. Contact the news station.
Amy and I also.
I'll contact them.
Yep.
Miss you.
No! Let me do it.
Include heart emojis.
All right, we're hacked in. Get on the camera.
Can I also
Get-
assist in
No, you're a captive. You look like a captive.
what, because I'm a woman?
Dude, you haven't even had my legs yet. I'm just gonna like walk. Come on, like you're better.
Just sit. I ran out of rope.
I can tie him up with my body.
No, that's weird.
You just let that guy go?
No, he's still here.
No, that guy.
This guy. Well, he got someone has to operate the camera.
Dude, you're a horrible criminal.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Quiet.
You know what? 1 second.
No.
Sorry. Cock the gun. I'm the better criminal.
Really?
And cameraman.
Oh my God, I did not see
turned
that
it
coming.
on. Now sit down, and I'll teach you the basics of how to use a camera. You see this button right here? That turns it on.
Oh my god.
Hey, did you guys like get out of my house? It's been here for days.
You know what?
Oh, you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
I'm the cop here, and you know what? Since my days in the academy, I have been trained to stop criminals like you.
It's not recording.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. There we go.
Wait, lighting. Should we have better lighting for?
I got this. I got
Is
this. I don't
there,
make them kid.
wait, is there sound?
Anyway, I have been trained since birth in the ways of the police arts. I've been training in my monastery on top of a hill to learn cop food. And I will catch all of you. And you're all going down to the precinct. You guys are actually arrested.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
What did I do?
Sorry, the people on all the other cops on the dates tuned into the show and then realized that I was there, and then they tracked my badge. And anyway, they're coming in 5 minutes.
Hey, Mr. Super Cop.
Yes.
That gun's unloaded. Get down on the ground.
Okay.
Robbery!
There are still other cops coming.
What happened to the cat food?
Police, open up!
It's not worth it. It's not worth
Hi,
it. Just
yeah,
leave.
we got a call from like one of our officers, and he was
Nope.
like,
Hey!
Oh, you locked her out. Good plan. Good plan.
"Hello, I have a badge here."
I watched him do this.
Hey guys, it's the wrong side of the door. The lock is on this side! Look! You don't need to pick it.
Can you just open the door?
That's it! I'm done! Arrest me!
I take 100% credits for this bust. Gerald. So we have another game prepared. What time is it?
8:13.
He knows. Anyway, we're going to play a nice game called Scene Rewind, in which case Daniel and Riel are going to start off, and they are going to a scene based on a mildly inconvenient situation that the audience provides.
Long line at Walmart.
Soda's stuck in the vending machine.
Oh no.
Soda is stuck in the vending machine.
Coworker had a seizure.
Mild! Anyway, your soda got stuck in the vending machine. You are the repairman coming to help out.
All right.
Please.
Hey, so what seems to be the problem?
I want my Mountain Dew!
Oh, okay.
Code
Okay.
red!
Okay. I see what's going on.
I need my sugar fix!
So it's inside you.
Yes!
All right.
It is not coming out. I paid the $1.
Let me just get my stethoscope real quick.
What? Why it's not.
Ah, it's here. Okay. All right.
What?
What?
I'm no repairman, but why do you need a stethoscope?
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job?
No, I'm just curious about how you do it.
I like that. Okay. Yeah. So stethoscope to find out where it is. Chainsaw to cut into it.
Oh, okay, I get the chainsaw, but like there's glass at the front.
God damn it. All right. So.
We all have those days. It's okay.
Yeah. So another thing we could do is just kick it. That also seems to work half the time.
I like the sound of that.
Did you try already?
Slightly, but not much yet. You got here really fast.
Do it.
All right.
Oh my god. Hold on, stethoscope. I gotta see exactly what the problem
Wait,
was.
that's-
The entire thing is busted now. Alright.
You said to kick it.
Yeah, but not that hard.
Well, you should have specified.
Well, alright, I've never dealt with anything like this before, so we're
Then
just
why
gonna
are you? Then why is this your job?
Look, I'm trying my hardest, okay?
And I'm trying to get my sugar fix.
Fair enough. Smooth.
Uh,
Alright, I'm gonna tip it over on the side. Alright, catch it.
I'm more like.
1, 2, 3. Wow, really good.
Everything hurts.
Okay, see, hold on.
Help.
Yeah, did you want Diet Mountain Dew or just regular?
I don't care at this point.
Well, okay, well that was sun-kissed anyways.
Can you not read?
Hey, Mountain Dew.
Help me! Help me!
We're going to take that nice, pleasant little scene, and we're going to horribly destroy it in the genre of your choosing while two people come up behind me. So I'll just
Romance.
Romance.
Oh my god, sorry. Alright, so what seems to be the problem here?
Oh, help me, repairman.
Get this stethoscope here.
I want this Mountain Dew red for my sugar fix.
You need it sweet like you. Let me just get this chainsaw.
Quick question. Why the stethoscope?
Well, I mean, no one's ever really asked me that before.
I'm just curious about how you do it.
I really like that you're interested in me.
Yeah. Like the chainsaw I get, but I don't really know too much about the stethoscope.
You know what? It actually occurs to me that since it has a glass front, I needed neither the stethoscope nor the chainsaw. So I'm going to put this back while I stare lovingly into your eyes.
I like that, Mr. Repairman.
Nice. All right, let's try tipping it over.
Yes, at the
Yeah.
same time? Okay.
Yeah,
like
here,
four-
I'll just push it onto you and you catch it.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Ready?
I'll carry your burden, Mr. Repairman.
Wow.
It hurts.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not there, Mr. Repairman.
You're right, that's Pepsi. Let me try again.
You're almost sick.
All right, one more time. Are you ready?
Is that a Mountain Dew?
Yeah, it is. I knew we'd get there.
Drink it.
Two more people. We need a new genre. Anime. We're doing old western. Every time we do anime, it goes horribly wrong.
What are we doing?
Old western.
Old Western, alright.
seems to be the problem, partner.
Well, Sheriff, it seems we got a drink stuck on the bar. We need to get out of this mechanism them people got from out east.
I've dealt with this kind before. That's some good distance.
Echo was nice.
Old Dasani Blue has given me trouble for 5 years, and now I finally get to
All right.
So what's up?
Well, I wanted this green one, since I'm used to having the red one and the clear stuff. But, yeah.
Of course. Let me just get my tools of the trade. Now listen here, vending machine. You're gonna give me that soda or I'm gonna put you in the ground.
Nothing happened.
There ain't listening. Strong. All right, let me get my stethoscope. Yeah, I can hear he's a yellow belly. He won't last long. Give him a good kick, see how he reacts.
Ready?
Yeah. You killed him. I mean, I ain't gonna arrest you for that because I told you to do it, but you probably have to kill him next time.
Does this mean I'm your deputy now?
Yeah, hold on, let me get the badge. Deputy, what's your name?
I forgot.
Deputy, I'll call you Deputy Dan. All right, Deputy Dan, what we're gonna do now?
Well,
We're gonna push this thing over.
Push it over?
Like a cow.
I'm real good at
Come
that.
around this side, come around this
Come
side.
around that side.
I'm gonna shove it over, you're gonna hold him up.
All right.
All right, let's see
A
here.
lot heavier than a cow.
That's right. Let's see if I can get myself up in there. Oh my God. Oh. I got moonshine, that's not it. More moonshine. That's all I sell. Oh. Here's a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew.
Sounds.
Straight from the mountains. Honestly, I don't understand why you'd want it. But, all right, Deputy, here you go. My work here is done.
Yeah. So, we have one final game for the night. I know, very sad. And hopefully all of you saw the lines that got the pieces of paper to write lines on in the way it is. No? We can do another scene rewind while people go back to these right lines.
Too late.
Oh, never mind. We've got an entire cup. We had 2 people for this. Cram these wherever you normally put these. All right, these 2 are going to do a scene based on a small civil dispute that somebody yells out.
Infomercial war.
2 separate car dealerships next to each other.
2 separate car dealerships next to each other.
Yeah.
All right.
You know there ain't enough room for 2 used car dealerships on this corner of the block.
Yeah, there's only room for 1.5, and that's me. Big bills.
We got little Tims down here, but you know, we're at 0.75 of a dealership, and that just don't add up to 2. You know what I always say about math? A bowl of Rice Krispies crackles even in death.
I feel math as well, but never that much. You see, I feel it as a child when my mother told me, B.H.M. McNutt.
What does that mean? It's so cryptic. Is that a prophecy, a warning?
It was my math professor, Mr. McNutt, and he always hated me.
The Mr. McNutt? Oh, I've heard rumors about him.
Mr. McNutt.
Rumors like Life is just old gum under the table. That's one I always heard about him. He's old gum.
Under the table, which is worse than regular.
Exactly,
old
which
gum.
is why you don't belong here because you studied under him. Unlike me, Little Tim's used cars, 0.75 of a dealership. Coming to you today.
I am more than one. So when they come to me, they're getting more than the regular experience. You're getting less experience. That's why everyone comments on ours that I want the Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a special code here deal that we are offering. If you get a lemon before Christmas, it's just terrible.
Oh yeah, well my dealership's got Yelp reviews such as, "What are you doing? Stop it, frowny face." 5 stars! 5 stars! 4 stars!
4.5.
4.5.
You're not even 5 stars.
4.75.
Yeah. Wait. 1 second. Let me check my math. I'll sell you to Satan for one official Animal Crossing New Horizons limited edition.
I've always wanted one of those. You know, I think we got something. It's like my dad always says. My mom never lets me out.
Wait. You know Grandma Vicky?
I do.
Are you cousin Rick?
I am cousin Rick, owner of Little Tim's.
That is amazing. That's why your slogan always reads, I'm like a three-legged table over here.
I am. It's like what yours always reads, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Everything. But you know, I've been thinking, I think we should go down to GameStop and get ourselves one of those limited edition Switches, because you know, I have a bomb.
You know, at GameStop they trade it in for like nothing. You trade in a
Just
bomb.
like us.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so let's go up to them and collectively say, you're a toy.
That's kind of mean. I think we should instead go up to them and say, that's the tea, sis.
I guess we'll all selling used things. I guess we can do it.
Do you want to do a test run of each other's cars? You know, I know we've never done that. Like, you got this beaut over here, like, boy, I look at her and I say, the genie is real. Lida will help Jasmine, who is real. That's what I say.
There we go. Yeah. Now this one's a beauty. It's an in-house name we call her. Single moms are in your area.
Well, they don't probably take a 3-legged table for nothing. All right.
All right. So here's the keys.
All right. Well, you know what I always like to say when I drive? What the fuck, Richard?
How'd you know my name?
This car, the interior is horrible.
All right, polka dots are my thing, but like, I don't understand. But listen, this show is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and you know what else we have to say about Raid Shadow Legends? Physicality.
We're not a cult.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I wish.
Are we going to get there close? I mean, I can put in the address on the GPS. It's very fancy. But I can talk to you once you do that, and it just tells me. That's not how you spell February. But it is.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you spelled it correct. It looks like you typed in, "What are you doing, step bro?"
Oh, sorry. Let me turn that down.
Yeah, okay. I think he had it on an old radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these things might hook up to the internet. It's a new car. That's why you get all the single moms with this thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's, okay, I see what you're
All
saying.
right, so it's GameStop right. It's to the left.
Okay.
All right. So it's right along here. All right, could you watch out for that car? You know the old mantra the family keeps saying about parking cars. red foods are red because they have crab in them. And if you remember that, and you say it while you park the car, you never hit someone. That's how it's means.
I don't have anything to say about that. I just don't have anything to say. I found something. I hunger.
Next to the GameStop is a...
Hi, welcome to GameStop. Don't be so pernicious. Lighten up a little. We only live once and time is almost up.
Yeah? Well, guess what? I'm here for the Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing New Horizons.
What? No, don't read that. Alright, that's all we got for our show tonight. Two final announcements. One, we are an open joint organization with a rotating cast, which means if you like what you saw up here and you want to be a part of it, we have practices 3 times a week. No, you can't show up to all of them. That's fine. It's pretty much do what you want. We want to be a non-stress organization for people as a good fun outlet. There's a sign-up sheet in the back, which you can sign up just for emails about when our next shows are, which we send out like 2 emails for, or practice emails about when practice are each week. And if you're interested in theater stuff in general, if you heard about the No Shame Theater, Lobster Down, or Grimm Brothers, all of that will be emailed out on the theater list. Just check the box next to it. And with that, we have a special message.
Hello, I'm New Treasure. Hope you don't hate me. Okay, everyone, I'd like to introduce you, if you're new around here, this is Philip. He's a very nice boy. I've adopted him now. Don't worry about it. But anyways, he's in a bit of a predicament. He's got a girlfriend up in Maine named Felicia. And, you know, he doesn't have a lot of cash on hand, and, you know, he's got to take a road trip, per se, you know, fitting, you know, the theme. And basically, he would greatly appreciate your help in, you know, getting him, like, gas money and stuff, maybe, like, stuff for food along the way, all kinds of things like that. And we would be very grateful if you gave us a kind and generous donation. So thank you.
That's it for our show tonight.